VriEvolution. Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm so happy to have you guys here. So today we are going to be doing a pick a card reading, and this pick a card reading is going to be about what potential do other people see in you that you do not see in yourself. Alright, there are times in our lives when we just go about our day and we don't know what difference we make in other people's lives and how people literally see us. And this is the pick a card for you to understand what energy you emanate and sometimes what you don't recognize about yourself that people are really grateful for, that people are really thankful for, and at times people could be jealous of as well, you know, of the potential that you have but you don't see in yourself, and that other people can spot those potentials in you before you spot them in yourself. All right, so you have three options on your screen: pile 1 on the left side, pile 2 in between, pile 3 on the right side. You can choose multiple piles if you're feeling called to, or you can choose one pile or two piles, whatever is significant for you, whatever your intuition is guiding you towards. All right, my loves, so take a look and see which one is calling you, and I'll see you in your reading. Alright, so pile 1, for those of you who chose pile 1, let's see your energy. Alright, so I'll just keep the cards like this for you guys. Okay. Alright, so what is the first card for you? Oh my goodness, pile 1, we have the angel card for you. Okay, so pile 1, you are extremely generous. Okay, people see this about you because you are a giver. You love giving, you love providing for people, you love being there for people when people can't even be there for themselves, you know. And sometimes people can start depending on your energy or becoming obsessed with your energy because you're always there to help people who need your help. You're always there to guide people who need your guidance, who need your you know, sense of stability and safety and security that you provide to people. I feel like people see the potential of you becoming this ultimate helper in this world, you know, where you can help people out of difficult circumstances, of difficult situations, and somewhere people see that you don't even ask for anything in return, pile 1. Like, you don't even ask people for you know, some kind of a return, some kind of an exchange for what you're providing. You could give your items away to people for free. You could give your guidance and your, you know, valuable feedback for free. You would do things generously. You could donate to people generously. You know, your kindness is the number one thing that people see you having the potential in being able to reap from what you have sown in terms of your karma and dharma towards people. You know, it's like people think that you have so much good karma due to what you're doing, and there are some people who feel like you're doing it on purpose. Okay, there are some people who feel like you are putting on this facade of being this beautiful person, you know, who's constantly there for others, who's always there when someone needs them. And it's so that you can build this image about yourself to appear like an angel, but behind closed doors you are like, you know, someone who is very toxic, or you do things behind closed doors that would not be accepted, quote unquote, by society. There are some people who are really jealous of your ability to be a safe space for others, to be the safe haven and the sanctuary for others, to feel very much at peace, you know, in your energy. Some people are really jealous of you providing this for other people, you know. They feel, and these people who are jealous of you, pile 1, they feel like you act innocent or you act angelic, you know, in order to mislead others, in order to steer their direction away from where they're supposed to be or what they're supposed to do, and you appear this way so that you can actually control them in some way. Okay, and you could also falsely claim to be in touch with some sort of an angel, and maybe you have spoken to people, or you have spoken about spirituality and your spiritual path, and you know how spirituality has helped you through your dark times. And these people who are jealous of this ability that you have of being, you know, connected with your angels, with your spirit guides, with your archangels, these people actually think that you are falsely claiming these things in your story, or you're just making up stories in order to appear important in front of people so that people could give you opportunities and chances, you know, to open doors for you, etc. But it's like you're not even doing it out of any expectation, and these people who are jealous cannot fathom that, because somewhere they have their own limited mindset and their own limited thinking, because somewhere they cannot do what you do. They cannot be as generous, they cannot be as helpful to people who have not really helped them in return. You know, these people are quite selfish. These people only think of themselves and service to self, I'm hearing, versus service to others, which is you. I feel like you could also be in a service industry. You could have a lot of psychic abilities, you could have a strong intuition, you could be very connected to source, connected to the divine in a very strong way, and there are people who really doubt that, you know, about you. All right, wow, this is incredible, my loves. So the potential, the hidden potential that people see in you is that you are extremely angelic, that you are always helpful, that you're always kind to people, you have a kind heart, you have a kind soul, and you never stop from giving. You're always there for people who are there for you. And even if people are not there for you, I feel like at times you could have been a victim of, you know, constantly helping people who were not even there for you, or never supported you, or never gave you the time of day when you needed them. And you could be so angelic that you would still be there for them, like you would still be the safe haven for them, that no matter when they came back and when they felt like, you know, they needed you, that you would always be there. And these people who are jealous of you cannot fathom that energy, so they either wanted to downplay it, or wanted to prove that you are the devil, or prove that you are doing something behind closed doors that is wrong, that is unethical, in order to get to you. But I don't think that they can actually. Okay, some of you have dark hair, long hair, some of you could like those furry things. I love my furry things. Okay, look at this table, right? It's very, very furry, like yeah, you're very cuddly as well, pile 1. Okay, I don't know why that's coming up with what people see in you that you don't see in yourself, but yeah, people feel like cuddling you, or people feel like you need a hug sometimes, like you're so strong at times that you can take on other people's burdens and help them. But what about you, pile 1? Like, who's there for you when you need support, when you need help, when you need that warm hug? And I'm coming through to tell you in this pile that I'm that person. Okay, I am here to hug you from one person to another, you know. Yeah, I would say an angelic hug from one angel to another, literally. Okay, pile 1, that's coming through strongly. So let's see your other cards here. We have family, friends, and guides. Wow, pile 1, what people see in you is that you are literally their guide. Okay, you're very connected to spirit with the spirit card here, and that you are someone who becomes a part of a person's family, even if they are stranger. I feel like strangers come to you suddenly if you are maybe, you know, standing in a queue for ordering something in a restaurant, or you know, you are just sitting in a library reading your book. There could be someone who constantly wants to talk, or wants to kind of get in touch with you and get to know you, or you know, speak their heart out and their mind out to you, and you don't know why that happens, but that's because of your healing presence, pile 1. And people see this about you, that literally this potential in you that even you don't see in yourself. You know, this is your potential, that you can be a guide to others, that you can be an angel to others at times when they need that assistance. And you become family to people, you become a part of their family, you become a part of their soul group, you become a part of their spirit guide energy as well. Like, you are someone who, when your presence is in someone's life, like they are guided in the right direction, that they are guided in the direction of the divine, in the direction of their evolution, of their purpose, of their life path. People feel very much loved and cherished and, you know, cared for when you are around them. And this is something that people see that you have, that sometimes you also cannot make out within yourself. And that's because you just do, you know, without any expectation. It's not like you're looking for any validation. It's not like you're looking for people to give you back. I don't think that you do that at all with any conscious hidden motive behind what you're doing. It's like, it's just a natural subconscious nature within you to do this for other people. Okay, some of you could have very strong 12th house placements or Pisces placements, I'm picking up. Okay, like you are an earth angel literally in people's lives, pile 1, and you don't see this within yourself. Crazy, right? And there are friends in your life, there are family members in your life, maybe who did not see your potential. Some family members or friends could have kind of judged you or criticized you, or made you believe that you are only acting like that, that you are not what you tell people that you are or show people that you are, but that's because they were jealous. That's because they wanted to tame this angelic side of you and get more attention for themselves, because they feel like you draw some kind of spotlight on you whenever you are around. They feel like they are shrinking in your presence. They feel like that, if you come around, that their friends become your friends, that their family becomes your family. So there could have been a lot of jealousy that you could have dealt with, pile 1, in your life, where even your other spirit guides wanted to become your spirit guides. That's also something I'm hearing, pile 1. Wow, who are you, pile 1? Let me know in the comments down below. You are a part of my soul group. I want to give you a warm hug, okay, for this energy. This is so ethereal. This is so divine, okay? People see divinity in you that you don't see in yourself, okay? And that's because you don't want that kind of spotlight on you. You're not really looking for any kind of spotlight. But you see how there are stars in her hair, in this woman's hair, on this card. So that is showing me that even though you don't want to draw any spotlight, even though you don't want people to see you as much, or, you automatically draw that attention, and that is the potential that people see in you that you don't see in yourself. People see that you have such a strong capacity to make people, make people feel that you are their favorite, make people feel like you are the answer to their problems, you are the solution to their problems. People see that potential in you, that you can literally help people, heal people, get people out of difficult situations, because you have already done that, and people get shocked when you give them certain advice or certain guidance or certain tips and tricks on what it is that they can do to heal their spirit or to get them back on the right path, okay? Also, you're very emotionally deep, and it's like you have a lot of empathy for people as well, that people see in you that you do not see in yourself, and that's literally your potential, right? That's your potential. So let's see, the other card we have for you is Hidden Motivations in Reverse. Oh my god, pile. This is why I like to kind of keep the cards, upside down, so that, when I'm opening the cards, it's like it reveals the story of what I'm intuitively picking up, and then the next card is literally confirming what I was saying, right? So we have Hidden Motivations in Reverse. This tells me that you literally have no hidden motives. That is what these people do not understand. There are certain toxic family members, certain toxic friends, maybe toxic guides that you have had in your spiritual, section as well in your life, where they have doubted you. They have doubted your ability to, appear this angel-like or appear like goody two-shoes, or I'm hearing their jealousy literally made them call you boring or call you names, criticize you about your helpful nature in every way, shape or form. There's been a lot of gossip about this, and they don't realize how you cannot have certain hidden motivations. I feel like some toxic people in your life could have tried to spy on you, okay, try to put their friends against you to see how you react in situations where you are alone, where people are not having your back, and you're still that angelic self. You maintain your core energy, which is that angelic self, and yeah, these jealous people feel like you're blessed from something beyond here, and they cannot put a finger on what that is. They feel like they really don't know. All right, pile 1. And they feel like that even though they have certain hidden motivations towards you, that because you have such a strong protection from your family and people who love you in your family, people who love you in your friend group, or people or the guides or the spiritual guides that you have who guide you in this life, who guide you in the afterlife, the guides that you're born with, no matter how many hidden motivations they have, they cannot affect you, okay? And they get baffled at this. They get baffled at how are you favored and how are they not favored in this life? How do you have such positivity and such people who care for you so much and they don't? And they get really jealous of this, okay? And this is how they see the hidden potential in you, is what I'm hearing, okay? You don't literally have any hidden motives whatsoever. And we have discovery. Wow. So pile 1, I feel like people see in you that you have the ability to discover potential in other people as well. I feel like you see the good in other people, you see the kindness in other people, you see the divinity in other people. That's because you are divine. That's because you operate from that divinity within. And I feel like that is the reason why there are other people who flock towards you, or people who want to just share their secrets with you, their problems with you, or open up about their life history with you and feel safe in doing so. They don't feel like you're going to take advantage of them. And there are many people who do this. Like suddenly, even strangers could come up to you and start talking to you suddenly out of the blue, and you don't know like why that is happening. But that's because of your, safe energy, the energy that you emanate. People feel like they want to be discovered by you, like they want to see their own potential through you, because you have this hidden potential that they see in you. They feel like they have discovered a diamond in the rough. People who flock towards you, pile 1, feel like you are a diamond in the rough that they have discovered and they cannot let go of, because you are someone who is rare. You are someone who is not found easily. You are someone who is constantly in this energy of wanting to be there, wanting to help, wanting to nourish without any expectation. And people want to fiercely protect that within you. People with good intentions, people with helpful intentions just like you, your soul group, your guides, your family, they are fiercely protective of you, pile 1, because they feel like you are a hidden gem. And when people discover you, there will be many people who try to take from you, or who try to take advantage of that angelic nature that you have. People with hidden motivations, people with selfish motivations, right? And people who are protective of you, your guides, your family, they want to protect you from that. Okay, so people who come in your life, who stick by you, they are extremely protective of you. Okay, even if they are not physically in your life, sometimes when you take time for yourself, they are energetically protecting you. Okay, and people see the potential of you becoming someone huge in your life as well, because of this ability that you have of helping people when they are in need, when they are suffering, when they are struggling, and you giving them the right guidance and putting them on the right path in some way, shape or form in your life. People feel like you will become famous for this one day, or you will get discovered for this particular talent that you have one day, or people feel like you deserve that recognition, you deserve that success, you deserve that spiritual inheritance for how much you have done without any expectation in return. Genuinely, there's no reason for you having certain hidden motivations and trying to hide things from spirit, because that nothing can be hidden. You have had experiences in your life where your faith has been tested and you have passed those tests, where you have still had faith, even though you went through the most difficult, the most painful situations in your life, pile 1. Where people wanted to mislead you, people wanted to falsely, accuse you of things that you have never done. People wanted to gang stalk you, people wanted to prove you wrong in some way, shape or form, spy on you. You never gave up your faith. And people see that in you, okay, that you don't see in yourself, right? Wow, pile 1, I'm honored to do this reading for you, pile 1. Let me know in the comments down below so that you can meet other angels who are commenting down below, okay, just like you, pile 1. And we form a soul group together where we shield each other, we protect each other, okay. This is beautiful, pile 1, all right. It's like your friends, your family and your spirit guides are congratulating you for the kind of love and, the kind of nurturing energy that you have towards people, no matter what you go through, okay. And also people feel that you have a strong angelic presence in your life as well. Like there is a strong angel or source, like the source itself is connected to you in some way. It could come out in what you do, through your art, through your singing, through your dancing, through your painting, through your helping abilities, your healing abilities, through your way of communicating and soothing other people's hearts and minds with your voice, with your content, whatever it is that you do. You could be in a corporate industry as well, but the way that you are in terms of, even if you're a boss, for example, like your co-workers feel like your presence in their life has helped them level up so much, and it's like you don't seem to want any credit for what you're doing. You're doing it because you want to help others. You want others to enjoy just as much as you are enjoying. And like, even if you're a corporate owner or a business, proprietor in some way, you're doing it from the goodness of your heart without expecting too much or overworking your employees or making them, work like, extremely hard to bring you profits. You're not that kind of a person, I feel like. You want everyone to enjoy, to have a good time, to support this business, to see this as a mission for themselves as well. Okay, so pile 1, let's see, we have the Knight of Swords. Let's get a few more tarot cards for you. Pile 1, tell me about pile 1, Spirit. This is so beautiful, my loves. I feel like people rush to you whenever they need some kind of advice, some guidance. The first person that they think of is you, pile 1. Okay, and that's because somewhere you get very strong downloads, or you know what to say at the right time, at the right place. You know, some of you could really meditate a lot, or you self-reflect a lot. I feel like you're very aware of your own energy, and you're very aware of what you could do that could actually potentially hurt others, harm others, and you're very empathic towards that. You know, so people rush to you. At times people could also blame you, or rush to criticize you, or be mean to you, rude to you. Okay, thoughtlessly and impulsively rushing towards you. That's also something that I'm picking up. At times that has also happened. 2 of Wands. Let's get a few more. We have 7 of Pentacles. Just wanted to go upright, so I'll get it upright. Spirit, please tell me about pile 1. Now, even if you're a masculine energy, because we see so many masculines here, right? You could be a masculine as well and have this beautiful angelic energy to you, right? Where you feel like that people trust you, that people want to open up to you, you know? You are the safe space for people, and that's beautiful, my loves, okay? So what do people see in you, pile 1, that you do not see in yourself? The potential that people see in you, okay? So pile 1, I feel like you are someone who is constantly brewing with ideas, okay? And your ideas come very quickly to you, is how other people see you. Other people see that, you know, that potential in you to be able to capitalize on the ideas that you get very quickly, you know, at the snap of a finger is what I'm hearing, or at the blink of an eye. You suddenly, yeah, with the 8 of Wands, look at that, the paper plane, right? You could be extremely creative as well, but people see that whenever you get ideas, that you are very serious about those ideas and putting those ideas out and letting people know and helping people with those ideas. And it's like you consider everyone in the picture, you know, whatever ideas you have or whatever you think about, you include everyone in those ideas to see whether it will benefit not just you but everyone in the picture. And if that idea is not benefiting everyone, then you let it go. It's like you just release it. And this is the reason why people feel like you are meant to be discovered, that you are meant to receive the recognition that, you know, is coming towards you, or is supposed to come towards you. People feel like that your potential is that no matter what you invest in, if that investment is not benefiting everyone that is under you, if that investment is not making everyone feel like they are also winning alongside you, with you, that you do not pay attention to those things and you release them and you think of another investment, or you think of different ideas so that everyone in the picture or everyone who is alongside with you can benefit from that. Okay, and that's something that your success is based upon. So whatever industry you are in, like I was saying, if you are in a job, for example, and you are with your co-workers, right? Your co-workers could literally feel that, you know, every time there is something wrong in their life, that whenever they come to you, that they are provided with some kind of a solution that helps them rectify that problem. At times they are worried about, you know, where to invest in, or what should they do, should they continue in that particular sector, should they do something new, and you guide them in the right direction. Like, people have actually benefited from your advice, from your guidance, to the point where they have financially stabilized themselves, where they have gotten rid of any kind of toxic habit that they were having, or maybe unhealthy eating habits or patterns that were no longer serving them. You help them, you nourish them with ideas that are going to help them grow, you know, and help them support their life, rather than them feeling depleted, depressed, neglected, ignored, worried, anxious, stressed. You release those things from people by giving them the guidance to understand their fears more deeply, rather than you know, doing the surface level work. All right, and this is what people see in you that you literally don't see in yourself, that you do this, and you do it very like subconsciously. I'm hearing like you don't do it for the sake of getting good karma, for example, right? Like you want good karma from the divine for doing this, and you have a lot of hidden motives to appear a certain way to impress your spirit guides and your family and your friends, so they could open doors for you, and there's no hidden motives whatsoever. And there are genuine people who see that and want to protect this, and there are people who have hidden motives that want to kind of abuse this or put this down within you. Okay, and this ability of yours actually has the potential to be discovered. This potential of yours has the ability to change the world for the better, and somewhere the people who are jealous of you recognize this pile 1 in you, and that is why they attack you, that is why they try to trigger you, but they really can't. I feel like they have tried to ruin your finances, they have tried to attack your work ethic. Whenever you are focusing on yourself and you're doing something for yourself, they've tried to make you feel guilty about what you're doing, and you have always leveled up from there, because you have realized that that is not your problem. If you have to do certain things for yourself, that it's essential that you do so, because you're taking care of not just yourself but people who you love and care for, and that energy of love, that bubble of love itself protects you, and your enemies can see that and they are so terrified of your light, pile 1. Okay, wow. So the zodiac signs I'm seeing here are Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. We have Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, and Scorpio as well. All right, and we have Sagittarius here. Yeah, I see Sag as well. All right, so this is what I have for you, pile 1. Let me know how you felt about this reading. Did you resonate with it? Did you enjoy it? Did you like it? Okay, let me know in the comments down below who my beautiful angels are. Do give in the angel emoji as well in the comments. All right, if you would like to book a personal reading with me, check out the description box below. My Etsy link is there, along with my tarot booking form for Indian clients. I have my Amazon wish lists for India as well as USA. So if you're from either of those countries and you would like to gift me a tarot deck or oracle deck, you can do that as well. All right, and you can also donate to my channel if you want this channel to grow on YouTube. You can donate to my PayPal. And soon I might be opening Patreon, where I'll be offering my readings there, where you can pay a membership fee per month, and it'll be like a minuscule fee. It won't be much, because I want more and more people to join in and benefit from those services. So if you're interested in my Patreon, let me know in the comments down below. That will encourage me in opening one. All right, where we will have like very unique picker card readings and very deep psychological, astrological readings and zodiac sign readings as well for you guys. Okay. Alright, my loves, so thank you so much for tuning in, and peace. Alright, so for my pile 2, let's see what is coming up for you, pile 2, in terms of what people see in you that you don't see in yourself. What potential do people tap into you, into within you, that you don't see within yourself. Okay, so first card we have for you is Samaritan. Okay, beautiful. Alright, so pile 2, I can already see some of you have chosen pile 1 as well, or if you haven't, maybe there are some messages in pile 1 for you. All right, so okay, what do people see in you? I feel like pile 2, people see in you that you have this beautiful capacity within your heart to be able to help people that actually you would choose to ignore. I feel like there are people in your life at times who have really rubbed you the wrong way, or people who really did not respect you when you needed them, or did not give you enough love or care or support when you needed them. For example, they left you when you were in deep need of support, of love, of help, of that care, of that that strength. I feel like there were people in your life who could not appreciate that within you, because you were constantly there. I'm hearing pile 2. Okay, you are the person who is there. You're very, very creative, by the way. I can already pick that up. So people see a lot of creativity in you that you don't see in yourself, and your creativity will take you to new heights. That's also something that I'm hearing, that people feel like that, yeah, that there is a lot of qualities within your creativity that can take you to a whole new level in your life. Okay, but apart from that, I feel like you've constantly been there for people, and at times you've been there for people who did not really deserve it. Pile 2, where maybe you went through a particular loss in your personal life. You had to lose someone to the other side, for example, they passed away, or you lost a certain job and you were struggling to make ends meet. And when you were stable, when you had that loved one, when you were in a secure position in your life, these people were there for you. These people would cheer for you. These people would come to your place and eat from your fridge, for example, or be very impersonal with you, like be very, jolly and good with you. But when you went through that struggle, I feel like people started disconnecting or detaching or not answering your calls or not giving you any response, and that literally made you go within. But I feel like you are still that person, pile 2, that even though these people did that to you, you would still help them. And this is crazy. Like, this is crazy to others, okay? That's what I'm picking up. Like, people think that how can pile 2 be so open-hearted and so kind and generous to people who pile 2 could actually ignore because of how these people treated pile 2, how these people ignored pile 2 when pile 2 needed someone, right? So that is something that really baffles people about you, like the potential for you to be able to help others or to pass on a good word for others when you are doing well, when you can give your friend a position at your workplace when they are struggling financially, even though that person was not there for you and detached from you when you needed some kind of an opportunity financially. These people feel very much like they don't understand why you do that, okay? And at times they feel like you want some kind of a credit, okay? So some people feel like you want that credit, or you want to be recognized by them, or that you want people to basically praise your name for the kind of help that you're doing. But I don't think that that's the truth. I feel like people think that because of their own limiting beliefs of how selfish they personally are and how they can't do what you do, pile 2, okay? So you help people who have literally traumatized you, I can see here. You help people who have hurt you. You help people who have deceived you. You help people who have stolen from you. You help people who have not really been that stable ground in your life when you needed it, right? And people see that potential in you. Like, people see that even though they try to hurt you and they try to traumatize you to the point that you can't really get up, or you won't see the time of day, or you will give up on life. People have tried to put you down, pile 2, but you have never given up your capacity to help people, even though people have put you down. At times people never helped you to get where you are. Maybe your family never accepted you for the kind of work that you do, or the kind of ideas that you have, or your friends thought that you were a weirdo, or you were kind of like strange, and they could never relate to you because of the kind of experiences you've had in life, for example, or things like that, so you felt lonely at times, and people thought that because you felt lonely, or because there was a certain lack in your life, that you were trying to help other people, like you were trying to be there for people that were not good to you, is because you needed them, you needed their validation in some way. But that's not true, pile 2. It's just your helpful nature that makes you very helpful to people. It makes you very giving to people. It makes you very nourishing towards people that actually you could you would prefer to ignore, to be honest, like, because these people were never there for you when you needed them, right? They were never there for that support when you needed them. So this is a beautiful quality in you, pile 2, that people see the potential in, that can take you to great heights, to great lengths, because it's like you do for people things that not like others would never think of. Like at times, like I said, you would give a friend a position in your company, if you're working somewhere, or you will suggest a friend a certain book that you read that helped you transform your life, and that friend literally was a friend who literally deceived you once upon a time, or bullied you once upon a time, or made you feel like you were the odd one out, or strange, or something like that, and this friend of yours literally cannot understand, like, why are you helping them? But that's because of your nature. It's just who you are. And this person feels like, no, you have certain hidden motives, and now you want some kind of a credit, or you want some kind of a praise where your ego can be stroked, and you want some kind of appreciation, that your friend could talk good about you, or compliment you in front of other people, so that you get opportunities, and you're doing it out of that kind of a mentality. But that's not true, and that's what they don't understand. Okay, which is very, very strange, my loves. I don't understand why. Yeah, because you are a peace-loving person, pile 2. You are a peace-loving person. Your intention is to bring peace to people, because you have been through chaos. You have been through people, dragging your name through the mud. You have been through people not respecting, the kind of help that you offer, not respecting you being there for people when they needed it, when maybe at times people went through life and death situations and you were constantly their support during that time. And that's because you are a peaceful person. That's because you are a loving person, genuinely from your heart. And all you want is peace. You want the other person to be at peace. And when they are not at peace, when they are in chaos, it's like you are there to help them. Like you are the person they call. You are the person that they want support from. And you are always there, like this swan here as well. I see that even in your loving relationships, in your love life, I feel like you've been there for your lovers or your lover when like that lover could not be there for themselves. Like they would self-sabotage, or they would act very mean towards you or cruel towards you, and you would still be there for them. You would still support and go out of your way to do that. Or it could be a friend as well, where your best friend could have betrayed you even though you have been there for them, and this best friend thought you had a hidden motive of doing things that are good for them only to get some kind of a compliment for that and to get your ego stroked. Even your lovers thought similarly, where this person is just this is too good to be true, is how people think about you, 𝗵𝗂𝗀, and the hidden potential that people see in you is that this aspect of you where your energy is so peaceful and calm, and you always would be there for people who would never be there for you. That quality in you can take you to new heights in your life that people will not be able to touch you. Like you see this lady above the clouds, and there's so much peace and calmness in her life, and there's a soulmate here as well. I feel like people feel that you deserve a partner who would give to you just as much as you give to others, or you give to your lovers or your friends or your family. And people see the hidden potential of you attracting a soulmate that will never leave your life, someone that will protect you, someone that will love you, someone that will bring you the peace that you have so easily provided to others without getting any of that in return. In fact, while getting chaos in return for that peace that you gave. People have seen that in you, and it's like they are so grateful to have you in their life. Some people who genuinely love you and care for you, they are truly grateful to have you in their life, and they will protect your peace at all costs. But there are people who are very chaotic, who don't seem to understand this energy and would like to kind of attack it, is what I'm hearing. People want to attack your peace at all times, and this is the reason why, because they feel like you're doing it on a purpose, because they cannot do what you're doing. All right, that's something I'm picking up as well. Some of you could be into activities that bring a lot of peace. So you could be a yoga teacher. I'm definitely picking up some yoga teacher vibes here. I'm also getting like workshops that deal with calming the mind, calming the body, bringing a sense of serenity in others. All right, you are that kind of a person. You bring a lot of harmony in people's lives that you would even prefer to ignore. Like even your haters benefit from you, 𝗵𝗂𝗀. Even people that don't really deserve your love and your healing energy get that energy from you. And this is the potential that people see in you that can actually take you to a whole new level in your life. Okay, that's why this girl is literally on top of the clouds. Like, you're meant to be revered, you're meant to be respected, you're meant to be loved the way you love, and people see that that you deserve that, and people intend for you to have peace in your life. People who love you and want to protect you, they pray for you to have this soulmate, they pray for you to achieve this success in your life. Okay, so know that as well, my loves. Okay, beautiful. Then we have the honoring path. Wow, 𝗵𝗂𝗀, this is beautiful, 𝗵𝗂𝗀. Okay, yeah, I feel like 𝗵𝗂𝗀, people want you to be honored. Okay, people who love you, who cherish you, they want to see you on a stage. They want to see your talents thrive. They want you to open up and cherish your talents and not hide away because of how the experiences could have made you at times shy away from people, or be at peace and be in your own zen and not kind of maybe hang out as much with people, or distance yourself at times from people so that you can rejuvenate. I feel like people want to see you on stage. People want to see you shine. People want to hear you speak. People want to hear you talk, share your story with them. And if you have already shared your story with some people, I feel like they honor you. They honor you for surviving or thriving through all the chaos that you have been through in your life, and still appreciating people no matter who they are, even if they are your enemies, or if they are your friends, or if they are your colleagues, or if they are your family members who have taken from you, or who have disrespected you in so many ways. I feel like you've still been there for them, and I feel like people literally cherish you for that. Like, people feel like you are one in a million, like you are you're a rare person to come around, and people do not want to leave your side for that as well, you know. That's something I'm picking up as well with the honoring path. People want to honor your story. People want to honor your journey, your glory. They want to glorify you. And the others, like people who hate you, or people who are your enemies, who think in a distorted way about you because of their own internal distortions, they cannot believe that. Like, they don't believe that. How can people literally appreciate you for this? But that's because that is the truth. And some people who see the truth can see that. Okay? Not many people see the truth though. So that's why there are so many distortions in this world that need to be healed. But nevertheless. And then we have the family here. Right? Beautiful. So I feel like people see that either you're very loving towards your family, protective towards your family, or you constantly provide peace in your family, even though your family could have been toxic towards you or have not honored your path, and you did something different than your family is what I'm hearing, or you are doing something that is totally different than what your family has done or what your family has expected out of you. My mic had literally fallen until now. I hope the mic caught what I was speaking about. Hold on, let me check. Yeah, thank God, 𝗵𝗂. My voice was recorded when I was speaking. That was literally, the divine protecting this reading. Okay, that's so beautiful. So I feel like people see that you're protected as well, very strongly, because of the kind of help that you provide, the support that you provide to people who listen to you. Some of you could be content creators, because I see this lady in front of an audience. Some of you could be influencers. Some of you are into either healthy eating or fashion that is organic, or something to do with helping the planet in some way. You're very helpful. And I feel like people see that you help people who have not really been on your side, or people who went against you at times, and they don't understand this within you. Like, they feel like you want some kind of an attention for that. You want people to clap for you. You want people to praise you for doing this. But no, in fact, you are in your peace. Like, you try to be in your own zen, whenever you can prefer to ignore people, but whenever, if people need you, or people want some kind of an advice or guidance, or your family who went against you want some kind of a support from you, that you're always there, And I feel like slowly, 𝗵𝗂, slowly people are realizing this. Okay, people who even disliked you or hated you or never supported you, or saw you having bad intentions or having too much power that you should not have, and wanting to extinguish that power from you, I feel like they're slowly recognizing that they were in fault and that they shouldn't have done what they did. Okay, wow. So the hidden potential within you is 𝗵𝗂, that you change people's lives by coming into their life without even recognizing it, and that you inspire people. Okay, you are an inspiration. People see that you are an inspiration. People see that you inspire peace in people. You inspire honor and nobility in people that people never thought they could have in their life. And you show them the way. You show them by being an example, by being a beacon of light on that path. To not hate anyone, because everyone is on their own journey, and to, guide people as much as you can through your work of art, through your industry, wherever you are. You could be a business owner. You could be, like I said, in the spotlight, in the limelight in some way. You could be an actor as well. You could be a director. You could be someone who is in the spotlight, like I said, right? But you're there for people who need your help, even though at times you felt like when you were going through it, towards your success, that people never clapped for you. These people never, cared about your story. And in fact, some people could have tried to, take away this spotlight from you, or take away your success from you, take away your financial stability from you as well, Wow. So 𝗵𝗂, tell me about 𝗵𝗂. What do people see in 𝗵𝗂 that they don't see in themselves? What do people see in 𝗵𝗂? Some of the people who try to take advantage of you, 𝗵𝗂, they feel like whenever they need some kind of a rejuvenation in energy, they come towards you, and you would transmute their pain, and then they are light as a feather, and they can do whatever they want. Okay, and that's because you are constantly noble, and you honor, this helpful nature that you have for other people, and that capacity is something that these negative entities take advantage of. So remember that. Okay, people see this in you, this capacity in you to help, and they could take advantage of this as well. So keep that in mind. Your peace is something that needs to be protected at all costs. Okay, in order for you to gain the success. And even if your family is creating some kind of chaos, or some kind of family or step family members who are trying to take your success as a threat towards them, it's very important for you to notice that, okay? Because I feel like people see that you're meant to be honored, people see that you're meant to be extremely successful in your life because of the kind of guidance you provide or the kind of support you provide to people. And that is something that is very that is envied by these family members or friends who feel like that is a threat and that you should not take their attention away from them by doing this. So they could try to demean your name or defame you in some way, okay? Keep that in mind. So tell me about pile 2 spirit. What do people see in pile 2 that they don't see in themselves? We have the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, let's get a few more cards for you, pile 2. We have the Tower. Okay, we have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. I think it was meant to come upright for some reason, but it came in reverse, which is interesting. Okay, I feel this is upright. Okay, I'll keep it upright. Tell me about pile, yeah, this also wants to come upright, so we'll keep it upright. We have 4 of Cups. Give me one more spirit for pile 2. We have 10 of Wands. Yeah, and at the bottom of the deck we have 6 of Pentacles. Yeah, pile 6 of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, so yeah, pile 2, I feel like people want to take from you. Okay, people see that you are constantly giving, or you are very helpful to those who you would prefer to ignore, and they want to snatch away what is yours or want to take away from your peace. And that's because they see that you have the potential to reach new heights in your life, to give other people that help that you give them. And some of these negative entities or people are very jealous that your peaceful energy will go in the hands of others or would start helping others, and you would gain fame, and then they would be like irrelevant in life. This is so weird, right? Like, why would these people think like that? But that's distorted thinking in itself, and that's what I'm seeing here. Like, people distortedly feel jealous of your path because they feel it coming, they see it coming, because of the kind of consistency you have towards your goals, because of the kind of strength you have, that no matter what people have thrown at you, no matter how people have tried to take your helpful nature and taint it and show to other people that you are not all that helpful, you're just doing it for credits, etc. That has blown up in their face, because whatever it is that you're doing is something that a lot of other people appreciate and cherish, and they revere and they respect. It's like you're gaining respect in whatever it is that you provide as services, or in your business industry, or in your particular path that you have chosen. And these people feel like they want to tear it down. They want to bring you down a notch because you feel like you're flying too high, and that you are their source of peace, and that they don't want to share that sanctuary of an energy that you have with others. Okay, this could even be your family members, literally, right? And they have seen this in you since your childhood. I'm getting pile 2. Okay, these people have seen this in you since your childhood. Pile 2. They have seen your talents, they have seen your skills, they have seen the stardom in your eyes. I'm hearing they have seen the stardom in your eyes, and they have always wanted to blow it away. Some of these people could have looked into your birth chart, some of them could have spied on your destiny, on what it is that you're meant to do, and it was a burden for them. Okay, and what these people see in you is that you are meant to become famous, you're meant to blow up. It could be as a content creator, it could be in your own business where people start ordering so much from you that it's impossible for you to keep a hold on like how many orders with these boxes here, like how many orders are coming through, you're not able to like finish them, there's so much coming through. These people want you to be like tired of your work, these people want you to constantly be bored of your work, so that you stop helping people, or you stop providing for people and stop being consistent, so that peaceful energy is something that is not gone from their lives. So you're dealing with very selfish people around you, pile 2. Okay, you need to be aware of this, because they see this in you that you don't see in yourself. They see that you're going to blow up one day, that you're going to go viral one day, that people are going to do a lot of mouth publicity about your services, about your products, or about the kind of work that you do, and you're going to reach new heights, and you will leave them, and they will become irrelevant in your life. And this is something that triggers them very deeply. Wow. Okay, so for the zodiac signs, I'm seeing Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Scorpio, Sagittarius, I'm seeing Scorpio, all right, Cancer, and I'm seeing Sagittarius again, okay, and I'm seeing Taurus as well again, okay. Yeah, so these are the zodiac signs I have for you, pile 2. Let me know in the comments down below who you guys are. I mean, this is how we meet our soul group on my channel, and I would love to discuss your story, talk to you in the comments, all right, and see other people respond to this pile and see, you know, who is a part of your soul group, and, you know, how do we resonate with each other. I love to read your comments. I love to read, you know, what journeys you have been on. So I truly appreciate that. Also, check out the description box below, where my Etsy shop link is there in case you want to shop readings from me or book personal readings with me. You can also donate to this channel on my PayPal link, which is given in the description box, if you feel extra generous, my loves. And also, if you want to donate certain oracle decks or tarot decks on my channel that I can do these readings with, then you can donate those if you are from India as well as from USA. And both the links of the Amazon wish lists are given in my description box as well. Alright, pile 2. So thank you so much for tuning in, and I'm so honored to be doing this reading for you, because you're such a beautiful soul that deserves this recognition which is coming to you, and there are many people who smell it. So be very careful, be very cautious, and protect your peace at all costs, okay? And protect people that truly cherish you and love you, and not people that truly take from you, okay? There has to be some kind of a line that is drawn so that you can protect your energy. Alright, so thank you so much, my loves, and peace. Alright, so pile 3. Let's see what people see in you, what others see in you that you do not see in yourself, okay? So pile 3. Let's see. The first card we have for you is Child Eternal. Wow. Okay. So pile 3, what do other people see in you? I feel like you are someone who is very innocent on the inside, okay? You are someone who loves to, you know, not overthink things. You are someone who loves to experience things. You are very, very young in your mind, even though you could be an adult, you could be in your 40s, you could be in your 50s, whatever it may be, right? You're someone who is extremely curious about life, extremely fascinated with things the moment you see it. It's like how a child behaves, you know, when they're young. Like, they're fascinated by every little thing, and they're not really caring about like how people see them, how people are judging them, how people could, you know, criticize them. That's how people see you. Like, people see you as someone who is extremely childlike, or, you know, fascinated by little things. At times people could see you are naive as well, or gullible, or you know, other people can easily take advantage of you, and some people could feel extremely protective of that aspect of yourself. But others also see this aspect within you, where you have a certain determination in your life towards your goals, towards what it is that you do, and that determination in your goals, and that childlike fascination and wonder towards your goals, and, you know, kind of being fascinated by following a certain goal and seeing it through and seeing the results of that, and being fascinated by how things are growing. For example, you know, planting a seed, and then, you know, after a few days seeing a small leaf come out of that seed, and that itself, the process of patience and seeing the plant grow, fascinates you. And people see that in you. Like, people see that you're fascinated by little things in life, okay? And this is something that not only happens physically for you, but it's also mentally, where maybe you dive into very like new experiences, or new books. Maybe you love to read new books, or you love to have knowledge about every little thing. You enjoy being curious about life. You are someone who you know, is very you can say very, very fascinated, very curious, and has that wonder, you know, that sense of wonder in life that many people forget about, or many people kind of get very hard-edged, or become very you can say very serious about life, or very hardened, I'm hearing, or have, you know, having those certain shells upon them in life, where they start protecting themselves and guarding themselves, and, you know, putting themselves in boxes due to certain situations that they go through. But you, pile 3, it's like you are this person who is constantly happy-go-lucky. You are constantly rejuvenating your mind, body, and spirit with fascinating things that, you know, intrigue you, that bring that intrigue out of you, that, you know, bring that wanderlust out of you. And you also have, you know, new perspectives in life that change people's lives at times, or like you don't realize that, you know, the kind of perspectives that you offer people, that it actually brings people a whole new way of seeing that particular issue or that particular problem or that particular thing, and it fascinates people. It like brings a new sense of vitality to their vision. It brings a new sense of passion for that vision that they have had, that they've never had before. But by meeting you, by talking to you, it's like they develop this sense of like awe and wonder, like, wow, if this is how pile 3 is, you know, talking about this particular thing that I want to do, what else is possible? Like, you open that Pandora's box. I'm hearing you open that Pandora's box in front of people, and the way you talk about topics or the way you express yourself about a particular subject, it's like people are mind blown with what comes out of your mouth, or like, you know, the kind of perspectives that you share about the journey that you have had in your life. It's fascinating to people. Okay, so this is what people see in you that you literally don't see. You don't see that you are doing this. You don't see how fascinating you are while you're talking, while you're sharing your ideas. You're just going about your day, doing your thing, having a fresh perspective, and yeah, that's very natural to you, right? But for these people, pile 3, it's like it's a whole new dimension that you bring in their life. It's like a fresh set of eyes that you are providing to people, you know, and this is what makes you extremely fascinating. Okay, and that at times could make them feel, some of them feel threatened, or some of them feel like that you are irresponsible, that you don't like taking responsibility, and this is why maybe you constantly want to, you know, escape your responsibilities by looking at things from fresh eyes, or starting fresh all over again, or seeing things from, you know, different angles and dissecting things and being fascinated by the results. People think that you're doing that because somewhere you are evading some sort of responsibility in your life, where you either want to depend on other people's fascination towards you, or you're doing it to kind of impress people to such a level where, you know, they only want to then hear your perspective and they forget about their own perspective. It's like people think that you're trying to manipulate their mentality or their perspective about things. Okay, some people, yeah, I'm picking that up. So people see that in you. Like, people see that sometimes people feel extremely dependent on you and they don't understand why, and then when they hear you talk and open that Pandora's box about, you know, different subjects or different topics, whatever it is that you're talking about or expressing to them, they realize that, yeah, you have so many layers to you that it becomes hard for you to ground them, and yet it stabilizes them in some way, and they become addicted to it, or they become so fascinated that then they start putting you down by calling you irresponsible, or, you know, because they feel threatened by this. They feel like that if you feel that there are infinite possibilities about a particular thing, about a particular topic, or whatever it may be, that it's like then you are unstoppable. Like, you can, you know, start a business, and even if you go through a failure, you don't have any regrets, because you're fascinated by that mistake that you made, and then you see your own shortcoming and you're fascinated by that shortcoming. Pile 3, oh my god, this is a crazy pile. Okay, let me know who you guys are. I can't stop smiling and laughing at this. Okay, wow. Yeah, people cannot get a grip on you, and that is like annoying for them at times. They feel like okay, I'm just channeling right now with that one card, but yeah, yeah, it's like you make people believe that they can fly, or that they should not limit themselves in a particular box and in a particular way of thinking, because everything is human made, and whatever languages they are studying is also some other human that made it, and we can make our own language, and we can make our own world and our own galaxy and our own stars. And, you know, I'm just giving an example, but like, you make people believe in the infinite possibilities that exist, and if they are going through some kind of a hardship, that is not permanent, and that they can pick themselves back up and they can create a masterpiece from that mistake. That's what I'm hearing. Like, you do that, and then people like start thinking like, is this person like crazy, or are they out of their mind, or are they just trying to unnecessarily impress me because they want some kind of a dependency that I have on this person, so that, you know, without their energy I feel like I'm lacking something. But no, pile 3, it's like this is something you do naturally. Okay, and the reason why you do it naturally is because somewhere it's like people could have blamed you for either being too you know, stuck up at times in your childhood, where, you know, you felt like there was a lot of oppression or pressure on you to be a certain way that you really didn't want to be, and it's like you're slowly starting to express this aspect of you which was like hidden or which was like very tamed, and people see this in you and you don't see this in yourself. Okay. Okay, maybe your parents could have made you feel like you're too dependent on them and you need to do this and you need to do that and you need to grow up and you need to be serious, and the more they did that, the more you rebelled against that, the more you were like, no, I believe in this, I believe that pigs can fly, and that is what it means, because I've seen it manifest in my life. I've seen things that cannot be proven be true. So how can scientists be the gods of this world when there are realities beyond that can convince us that facts are also being made, facts are being created by somewhere. 𝗶𝗃𝗃, you guys would be impossible to argue with as well, is what I'm hearing. Okay, let me know in the comments down below who you guys are. I really want to pick an argument with you. And I feel like even people feel like this, or people get irritated. Oh my goodness. Okay, I don't want to tap so much into that card. I'm losing myself. Yeah, look at that. 𝗶𝗃𝗃. Oh my god. People feel like, sometimes people feel stuck. Okay, people feel like they are drowning or they are going through so many difficulties in life, and you come through with that flying energy, like wee. I'm so sorry, 𝗶𝗃𝗃, but the messages that are coming through, it has to come through, that people see this in you that you don't see in yourself, is that you basically get people unstuck. Okay, you don't get people stuck, but people are stuck. Okay, people are realistically stuck, in going to their 9 to 5 and doing their job and struggling, to maintain their payment of bills and be serious about life. And what results has that mentality gotten them, right? So when you come through with this fresh perspective and fresh eyes and fresh energy, and you make people expand their mindset about, like, yeah, the reason why you're stuck in this energy is because you have been thinking about it repetitively without thinking that this stuck energy is actually forward moving energy. And people are like, what do you mean? Yes, the reason why you're stuck is because of you not being able to get out of that mentality that you're meant to do things in a particular way, and if you don't do it that particular way, that you will not be able to succeed in that particular problem that you're facing. And people are like, really? So what do you suggest I do? And then you might probably give them certain manifestation techniques, or you might open their eyes to certain magical abilities that they have, or certain fascinating things that you have discovered by reading certain books or having certain experiences where you felt like you could fly, you could do anything. And that mentality is something that you have maintained. I'm getting very heavy Pisces energy as well here. Okay, some of you could have Pisces in your chart, Sagittarius as well in your chart. Okay, Aquarius as well. Okay, so yeah, it's like people feel that no matter where they are stuck, that you can bring that joy in their life by bringing a fresh perspective on why they are stuck, on why they feel stagnant on the inside, on why they feel like that they have to go through this, and without a solution to, like, a practical solution to their problem, that they won't be able to get out of the situation. And people come to you with these problems, or maybe there are people in your life who literally get easily stuck in these like practical mindsets, and you're like this breath of fresh air in their lives. Okay, so some people see this as a beautiful blessing, and others see this as a threat. Others see this as that somewhere you are trying to evade responsibilities and try to kind of tame or change your childlike perspective on life, and want to taint it in some way. And the reason for them doing that is because somewhere they feel like if you are just changing people's lives and stagnancy in such a humongous way, just by getting them into some kind of a la-la land or a dreamland, and people actually are seeing success and manifesting their life or their dream life, etc., that it's a threat, that it's something that goes against the norm, and it's something that is not going to uphold the traditional way of doing things, or and that threatens the people who have built their ego upon struggling, build their ego upon doing things the old beaten way, or going on that beaten path and following the footsteps, etc., right? So that is a threat for these people, and they feel like you are the person who actually gets people stuck with your perspective, but you actually open people's minds to look at the rainbow rather than looking at the stuck situation. Look at what you can do, how you can turn this shit pile you guys are my transmuters, okay? You transmute shit into gold or something. Pile 3, you transmute dirt, crap into gold, into manure that can be used to grow new food, to grow new plants, to grow new things, okay? That is you, pile 3. And people are threatened by that. People are threatened by, why would you do that, okay? Why would you change what we have done for so long? And how dare you think like that? You know, you are so irresponsible. You need to grow up. You need to get a job. You need to, you know, start depending on others more rather than thinking that you can just fly by the seat of your pants and think something and it appears in front of you. Are you crazy? This is not how things work. And you're like, watch me do it. Watch me manifest. Oh my God, pile 3. This is crazy. Yeah, we have commitment. Look at that. I feel like some of you could help people get into a commitment or get out of commitments where they feel stuck. Okay, so for example, a friend comes to you with, like, you know, some kind of a problem that they are facing some kind of commitment issues, and they feel stuck in that energy, and you know, they are doing it because somewhere, you know, their family knows about this relationship and now they are under pressure and, you know, they have to go by the book. And you're like, listen, if things are not working out for you, why don't you kind of try to manifest some changes in this relationship, where maybe if you were doing things one way, now you can change up the pattern and do things in a fresh way, do things in a new way. And people don't see that perspective initially. Like, people feel like, what? How could you say that? Like, how can I even do that? That's impossible. You know, like, you could maybe give some advice about like some small changes or some big changes. I don't know. Okay, that is your energy. You need to tell me in the comments, pile 3. Okay, I'm not getting too deep into this channeling because I've already, like, you know, immersed myself in your energy. So let me know in the comments down below. Okay, but yeah, there's something that you provide, either like a small advice or a big advice, like a Pandora's box literally, which is something I was getting, where then this person feels like, I've never thought of this before. And when they try your advice, it's like, boom, things work out for them. It's like the relationship improves, or the situation in their life improves, or if they have committed themselves in a job that is like taking from them and not giving them anything back. You ask them to, like, either, you know, start manifesting a better job for themselves, or, you know, start creating a job for themselves, or like become their own boss, for example, or, you know, give them certain tips and tricks in being able to be more in control of their reality than they ever thought was possible. And you commit to it. I feel like you commit to this. You commit to getting people out of stuck energy. You commit to get people out of feeling like they are a victim of their life, and that life is a burden and a struggle, and it just has to be this way, and there's no other way possible. And I feel like people see you changing that in them. And some people are very, very, like, happy to have met you and grateful to have seen this perspective through your eyes. And some people are very jealous of this. Very, very jealous, okay? Because they feel that you are trying to make people believe in, like, woo-woo things, or make people believe in things that are non-existent, etc. And that's not true, okay? That's not true, because you've seen it happen. You have made other people believe in it. People have seen the magic appear via, like, scripting or writing. You know, I'm seeing scripting, I'm seeing manifestation methods, I'm seeing 369 method, I'm seeing a lot of, like, different methods that you use to, like, create your reality, okay? So you are a very, very magical pile, my pile 3s, okay? Beautiful energy here. So let's see the other card we have for you. Ooh, we have friends and colleagues. Wow. Yeah, I feel like you're very funny as well. You're hilarious, pile 3. Like, people laugh when you're around. People have a great time when you're around. Your energy is very contagious whenever you're around, okay? It's like all the attention is on you. Like, look at all these people looking at this guy, like, you know, this guy on the commitment card. Like, this is you, pile 3. Like, you know how to, you know, show the way. You know how to show the path to people who feel stuck. And maybe at times you share certain hilarious stories about, like, how you have opened the Pandora's box in front of people, and how, like, you have changed the perspective or the trajectory of how one person was going, and once they met you, how they listened to your advice and how that changed people's lives. And, you know, people, like, at times find it hilarious. They laugh at it and they still resonate with it. Like, they're so lucky to have found you, to be in your presence, to have that childlike presence in their life when they also become very serious about their own goals, about their own life. Your perspective brings a whole new positivity in their direction, which they are so, so, so thankful for. All right. Wow. I love this, pile 3. I mean, please let me know. Please make me laugh, pile 3. Sometimes even I get serious. I get stuck up. Like, trust me, 𝗵𝗃𝗃, I am a victim of that stuck energy myself sometimes, okay, where I get stuck into one, vision or one way of doing things. And your energy is like beautiful. It's like people cannot stop laughing or enjoying your company because of, the kind of stories. You could be a life coach, or you could be like a manifestation expert. You could be into a particular, maybe you do a job, like you do a 9 to 5, or you could be a boss of your own company, whatever it is, but you bring this fresh perspective no matter where you go, and people think like, how dare this person do that, 𝗵𝗃𝗃, like people get threatened by your ability to be so contagious, people think that you're doing it because you're extremely responsible, and you need to be a certain way, and blah blah blah. Okay, we have the devil in reverse. Wow. You're the opposite of making people dependent on you with the devil in reverse. It's like you cannot handle toxicity. You are very much away from toxicity, and you get people out of that mindset of feeling addicted to like some kind of a gratification from the physical world. Like you make people believe in building their own energy force, or building their own chi or prana or energy force that can manifest things for them, that can attract things very quickly to them. That's what I'm hearing, like very quickly. Look at this guy speeding through, like Flash. You have seen that season, right? Like that serial Flash. He travels at faster than the speed of light, I'm hearing. So it's like you can help people manifest things faster than the speed of light, or something like that, that's coming through. And that's why you feel like you can fly, and you make people feel like they can fly. I feel like you have like a cousin or a sister, or you have someone, you have a companion in your life who understands your energy and who loves to fly with you, or who loves to be delulu with you. 𝗵𝗃𝗃, like they love being delulu with you, okay? Like delusional, basically, okay? And by being delusional, you attract things, and this is really terrifying for people who care about the general way of living in this world, okay? Like 𝗵𝗃𝗃, you are making people, change their whole life belief, and like how they grew up and how stuck up they've been. Like you shatter the illusions of people. God damn it, 𝗵𝗃𝗃, like you shatter people's illusions. Okay, you destroy illusions like at lightning speed, I'm hearing. And people see this within you that you don't see within yourself. At times you could go around, just by naturally doing this, and you don't realize that, people are seeing you like this. But yeah, people see you this way. Like people at times feel like, how dare they, right? But that's because, again, they were themselves in a mindset which was keeping them stuck and stagnant. And you commit to helping them come out of it. Yeah, this wanted to come up right, actually. So we have the Magician. That is what I was getting. The very magical pile. Remember, I told you very magical pile. We have the Queen of Wands as well. Yeah, that explains a lot. Okay, 𝗵𝗃𝗃. I can just see your expression right now. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. Like just staring at me in my eyes, like, and in the camera as well, right? Like, oh my goodness. Yeah. So this is you, like teaching people how to be in control of their destiny, in control of their reality, and not feeling stuck. And I feel like you have the capacity to make a lot of money by doing this. Some of you could be into spell work, into magical work, going against the grain and not doing everything extremely scientifically, etc. And this has the capacity to make you extremely rich, like at lightning speed, I'm hearing. Like you can achieve this at lightning speed because you have manifested certain things at lightning speed which people have gotten scared of, people have gotten jealous of, people feel like they want to get you stuck now because how dare you do that, and they are not able to get into that mindset. And let me tell you, 𝗵𝗃𝗃, not everyone can be this manifestor, okay? I've seen many people, I have myself, I'm a tarot reader, I've met many people, I have given so many people so many readings, and I've not seen people be able to easily get into the state of the magician, to be able to manifest by literally knowing that they are in that reality, like without a hint of a doubt that it is the truth, okay? But with you, 𝗵𝗃𝗃, you have that capacity, and people see that, okay? So some people are threatened that you will grow up and you will outgrow them and you will become so successful you will forget them. So at times they feel like they need to get you stuck, they need to taint your name, they need to tell other people that you're delusional, that you are someone who is just a joke in town and you're not, worth anything, but I feel like you shatter those illusions, like when people meet you truly versus when people hear about you truly. Okay, so there's a difference in that. When people truly meet you and experience your energy, it's a whole different ball game versus when other people who are jealous about you gossip about you and talk about you. Okay, so that's what I'm picking up here. Give me one more card for this pile, please. We have the Five of Wands. Wow, look at that. Look at the jealousy here, pile 3. Look at the jealousy here. People are jealous of this mindset that you carry around, like, how dare you, I'm going to throw you off the stage, how dare you do that, you know. And you're here like drinking your wine, like, yeah, I can do it. And I'm still fascinated by this, you know, how the clouds are just moving away while the sun is coming up. Like, look at the sun. Pile 3, oh my goodness. I love your energy, pile 3. Okay, let me know in the comments down below who you guys are. Okay, but yeah, there's a lot of jealousy. Some colleagues could be very jealous of this mentality you have. Some friends could be very jealous at times about how are you able to do it, huh? And why am I not able to do it? God damn it, you know. And you're like, here, I can teach you the tricks, but first you need to be serious about this. Maybe you could charge some money so that people are serious about it, because if you don't charge them money, they're not going to take it seriously. So you're very practical about it as well. At the same time, you're like, okay, I'm going to teach you this method that is going to extremely streamline your manifestations. But for that, you need to get out of this mindset, this stuck energy, this way of practically thinking about everything to the point that you have literally stuck yourselves in that mud, you know. And you show people the mirror, and then you teach them how to destroy that illusion so that they can manifest what they want. Okay, and there's a lot of competition in what you're doing as well. Now, some of you literally could be in this industry, or some of you just generally have this and this energy, and you don't even realize this within yourself, but you do, pile 3. Okay, and other people see this in you. Okay, other people see this in you, but you don't see this in yourself. That is what the reading is about. So interesting. Maybe you don't even see this in yourself, pile 3. That would be another, like, it would shatter you, right? Like right now you would be fascinated by this as well, like, yeah. Yeah, with the Temperance in reverse, yeah, so Temperance in reverse tells me about impatience, and Six of Wands in reverse. Wow, there's a lot of reversal cards here. So that is telling me that, yeah, people are extremely impatient for their manifestations to come through, or people get stuck in their negative thought patterns and mindsets, and you are here to break them. You're here to shatter them and make them realize that things can happen fast and smooth, but you need to, like, have no doubt in it whatsoever, etc. Right? And you can get people out of stuck energy due to that energy that you have. Okay, wow, my love. So I am seeing the zodiac signs Capricorn, I'm seeing Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Okay, I'm seeing Virgo, I'm seeing Taurus, Virgo as well again, and I'm seeing Leo here. Okay, and Sagittarius as well. Okay, so pile 3, this is what I have for you, my loves. Also, numbers 3 could be very significant for you. 8, 1, all right, 5 and 1 could be significant in terms of your date, birth date, your life path number, your age, whatever it may be, right? All right, so this is what I have for you, pile 3. Please let me know who you guys are. I'm fascinated by you as well right now. Okay, but thank you so much for tuning in. If you would like to book a personal reading with me, check out the description box below. I have my my Etsy shop link for international users, for international clients, and I have my tarot booking form for my Indian clients. So for tarot booking form, you can check the Linktree link. And if you would like to donate to my channel, my PayPal link is also given in the description box below. So if you feel extra generous, you can donate to see this channel succeed and grow in the future. All right. And if you would like to donate certain tarot decks and oracle decks to my channel, which I can use for your readings, then you can also donate that to me if you are from USA or India. All right. So both the links for USA and India are given in the description box below, which will be my Amazon wish lists. All right. And it could be in my Linktree link in the description box. All right, my loves. So thank you so much, pile 3. I enjoyed this very much. I hope you did too. All right. Take care, my loves, and see you soon. Peace.